What up, everybody? This is Big Elbow, like always, chilling with the two little guys. Averno, Atlantis. Oops, forgot to close that. Man, this haul video is way overdue. I went to StocktonCon on September 12th. No, 11th. I went on a Saturday. And, man, I had a blast. More than the con itself, my brother, my big bro Erndog, actually went with me, which surprised me. I didn't think he would want to go. But him and his son, my nephew Dallas, they actually went with me. And we drove over there, and we drove back the same day, and just hanging out with them. And I hadn't been to a con with my brother in, shit, I don't even know how long, 9 years or more, something like that. Anyways, so yeah, just hanging out with them, spending some time, and just on the drive up and the drive back, just shooting the shit with them. It was a lot of fun. Now, as far as the con, usually when I go to StocktonCon, I try and focus on getting some commissions. I didn't have any luck as far as that went. I didn't really see any artists whose work I liked. I didn't buy any. I didn't even buy any any books from people who were from the creators who were making them. I mean, there were some bigger names, but I can't afford those kind of sketches and shit like that. So I didn't have any luck as far as that went. I got some good books though. I would have used my time more efficiently, but like I said, I was hanging out with my brother and my nephew. So let me show you guys what I got. I'll start with, I got these books for they were $1 each or 7 for 5. So if you want to do the math and figure out what that comes out to, but I know it comes out to less than $1. I got this Earth X sketchbook. I have the complete run of Earth X now. This is one of the few things I need. I also have the 1/2 and the 0 image little books. But man, this sketchbook is cool. Like, yeah, it's dinged up or whatever, but I don't give a shit. Like, that's a bad cover. And man, these pencil sketches, like, everybody knows about Alex Ross and his paintings, but I really like looking at his pencils. That's Alex Ross pencils here, and fucking John Paul Leon pencils are dope too. Like, he's always real heavy with that ink, so it's pretty cool to see what his stuff looks like before he puts the ink on it. I would imagine he'd have to, like, unless they're digitally inking or something, but they would have to like take some of that pencil off in order to ink it. But yeah, big RIP to JPL. Look at that Thor. And some more Alex Ross. But yeah, this is a badass sketchbook. I'm glad I found this. Now I need to start reading that Earth X. I never read it. This is Fallen Sun, The Death of Captain America. That's just run filler right there. And that's if you're not if you're more into keys and speculation, that ain't really my style on this channel. I guess I should have started off with that. I'm more into trying to find comics that I want to read and runs I'm trying to put together. This is one of them. I think I just need the Spider-Man book, and that should do it. Let me see what else I got. This one is by Jeff Loeb and Linnell Yu. Oh, I found, for some reason these came across my radar. The Search for Ray Palmer. This one is Red Sun. So in this storyline, for this group of people, they visit all these different Elseworlds, and this one is the Red Sun Elseworld. They also go to I need to find that one, is where they go to the Gotham by Gaslight. I forgot who drew that one, but this one's by Travel Foreman. who I'm a fan of. He worked on this book called Class War that came out back in the day. Oh shit, I think I got these mixed up. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, so here we go. Other DC stuff. I got this. Oh wait. This Justice Society America. Again, this is just run filler. I think I might have either that one or this one. I might already have it, but I don't have the Alex Ross cover. So I got rid of that other one and keep with the Alex Ross cover. And then I got this Grand Old Batman. Unfortunately, this is the second book, not the first one. I prefer to start with book ones, but now I gotta find that one, which might be a pain in the ass now because I guess Grandel's heating up. They had some kind of announcement, like a Netflix show or something. But I like Matt Wagner. Let's see if I can find something more here. And this, I don't think this is not the Hunter Rose Grendel. But this guy was, is it Grendel Prime or War Child or? Here's another look at him. Those I have. The only Grendel I've read is Hunter Rose stuff, so I don't know much about the other ones. Oh, it looks like you fucked Batman up right there. So, anyways, now I gotta be on the hunt. I gotta be on the lookout for issue number 1 of that. And then the last one I got was this Satanica number 4. I'm a big fan of Eric Canete, and you know, this is kind of his early stuff, but it's still pretty cool. Very mature theme, I guess you'd say. But yeah, I really like the art in this a lot. Yeah, this erotic stuff is a trip, man. But yeah, like I said, I'm a big Eric Canete fan. I wish he did more comics. Pretty much, if I see something he did, I'll get it, as long as it's not too expensive. All right. So here's another stack of dollar books I got. He didn't charge me $1 at the end. He gave me a lower price. Again, you know, you're not going to see keys in this. This is like I said, I'm about my my run villas and my $1 billas. Well, actually, less than $1 bill if I could if I could have it my way. So here's Uncanny Avengers number 2. I've been putting a little run of this together via my comic shop dollar comics bin, and I was missing number 2. I have like 1 through 4, the Cassaday issues, and then it switches to Olivier Coipel, and I think I'm gonna try and get those 2. But I think something happened that made one of the books in the run a key and fucked that all up. Otherwise, they would have all been cheap. Oh, I was real happy to find this. This was the only one I was missing, and this is the cover that I needed to complete because they are all connecting covers. Humberto Ramos. My brother actually bought the graphic novel of this while we were there. He got it for like $10 or something like that, maybe cheaper. But it was a nice hardcover. And then I got some, again, run filler. Spider-Man Blue, book 3, and book 5. So I can knock those off. I should only need like 1 or 2 issues. Some more run filler I'm trying to put together is the first 16 issues of Miracle Man. And I don't care if it's a Marvel reprint or an original. It's just something that I've always wanted to read. I remember reading about this in Wizard magazine and being like, you know, there was a time when this shit was like impossible to get. Super hard to get because they couldn't reprint it. There's number 10. There's number 12. Number 14. So I'm knocking these off my list. Oh, why is there a double? Oh, that's polybagged. And number 15, that's the hard one to get. Even the reprints, that's the hard one to find. So I already have it, so I picked that up to shoot it to my partner Warlock. I know he was putting together a little run of Miracle Man, so I grabbed that for him. I guess I got to look at my copy and then I'll give him the one that's in worse condition. He probably won't fucking open it though, cause it's sealed in the poly bag. I don't even know if my other one is sealed. If the other one is sealed or not. I bought this. This is something that I just found out about. This DC Multiversity. This one's called The Just, and I got this just basically for the Ben Oliver art. I'm a big fan of Ben Oliver. He does the cover here, and he does interiors. I had just bought recently that Multiversity. I forgot what that book was called, but it was Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely's take on the Charlton characters, like Blue Beetle and Peacemaker and who else? Anyways, I guess it's the Charlton characters. But anyways, this one I got for the Ben Oliver art because he's a badass. Check that out, that Batman right there. Oh, that's too much glare. I mean, it's just the face, but still. And for a little, maybe some action shots in here. That's pretty cool. But yeah, Ben Oliver, I know him. I first saw his art in a book called Puncture by the same guys who put out that Class War comic, and also they did Class War, Puncture, and Bazooka Jewels, of course. You can't forget about Bazooka Jewels. Oh, and then I got these. Also, so he ended up like charging me $10, and I got like 13 books. So he threw in a couple for free. I'm trying to put together Brat Pack and Maxi Mortal, the full run of each of them, and I've done pretty good finding them for cheap. That number 7 of Maxi Mortal is going to be a bitch though. I didn't even know about these. I don't know if these are reprints or what it is, but I figured I might as well get it, especially at that for less than $1. So there's number 1 and there's number 2. I still got to look it up and see how many. Hopefully that's all there is. But if there's number 3, then I'll have to look out for that. Alright, now here's the big ol' stack of the 50 centers. I'll try and go through that a little bit faster. So I got Savage Dragon number 19. Whenever I can see Savage Dragon for cheap, I try and work on want to get like the first 100 and maybe 150 issues, I think. And I'll still pick up whatever other issues here and there if I find them for cheap, just because Dragon's almost always a fun read anyways. There's number 57. I think I have a good amount of this story arc, because I have like 3 other comics with this guy on the cover. This guy who's like dressed up like Dragon. And then 59 looks like the OG Dragon is back. Got this, another Grendel book. I figure I better get these Grendels while I can still find them for cheap. This one looks pretty cool. Tim Sale art. I'm a fan of Tim Sale. Also Matt Wagner. I always like it when Matt Wagner, when he writes and draws Grendel, that's usually my favorite shit for Grendel, but I'll give it a chance. Again, like I said, I like Tim Sale. Tales of the Unexpected. I cannot remember why I grabbed that first issue, but I remember I had looked it up for some reason, and then I came across it for cheap, so I grabbed it. By David Lapham, Eric Battle, and Prentice Rollins, and then a backup story by Brian Azzarello and Cliff Chang. This is a sweet ass cover by Mike Huddleston though. Some more DC shit. I got number 5, which I didn't need. I wasn't sure if I needed it or not. But number 6, I did need this because I had bought the first 5 issues of the Shadow of the Question for like $1 each. So I said I might as well keep it going. You can always get rid of it if I don't like it. So there's number 6. Here's the annual number 1. Dennis Cohen art is pretty fucking good in these. And then this is the Question Quarterly number 2. I already have number 1. I'm not sure how many there are. There's number 2, and this is number 3. So I got the first 3. If I can find consecutive issues of shit, I'm very likely to buy it. I'll knock this off the list. This is the only issue of this scratch that I needed. It's some nice ass Sam Keith art. Definitely has a very unique Batman. Here is Batman Hellboy Starman. Written by James Robinson, art by Mike Mignola. I just thought this looked cool. Just to see the Mignola's art on Batman. And it's number 1 of 2, so I gotta try and find the other issue of that. And then I got these Orions. So I got these. I saw these at an LCS, and they were $1 each. And after I left, I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, you know, the Walter Simonson art looked pretty cool just in general, but what really had my interest was the backup stories by all these different creators that I'm a fan of. Anyways, so I left and it was just on my mind. So I told my partner Warlock, I was like, hey, if you go over to that shop and you see those Orion books, grab them for me. But I don't think he didn't end up going. And when I went back and I looked for them and they were gone, and I was kind of pissed. But actually, I'm glad that they didn't have them, because I ended up finding them for 50 cents each. Most of the ones that I wanted the very most, I found for 50 cents. I'm still missing. There's gaps, but so anyways, here's number 3 with the backup story, Tales of the New Gods by Frank Miller. That's fucking one of the main ones I wanted. And then this one, number 8, backup, Tales of the New Gods, Jeff Loeb, Rob Liefeld, and Norm Rapman. That was just whatever. I like Liefeld, you know. I know people hate on him and shit, but he's cool to me. I still got love for old Rob Liefeld. That's just because they had number 11 and 12 consecutive issues, and this one has the backup story by Jim Lee and Scott Williams. And then this is one that I really was happy to find. It's an extra sized issue. And this one has Tales of the New Gods by Kevin McCarthy and my man John Paul Leon. Let me just take a quick look at that. But yeah, that was it. This is the last issue. Again, I just had such a good time hanging out with my brother and my nephew. Made it worth the drive. And I found some pretty cool books. I'm happy with the books that I found too. And some JPL Darkside. I'm telling you, man, the way that this guy spots his blacks is just fucking amazing. But yeah, I got since then I've picked up a lot of other books, so I'm gonna have to just shoot some shit, man, and get the ball rolling, because I'm way behind. So anyways, that was it. If you enjoyed the video, congratulations, you got good taste. Check out the rest of my old videos. Share with your friends. Share it on your social media. Spread the word. Tell people to subscribe. Hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. And always, thoughts and comments are appreciated. I love the interaction with anyone who watches these videos. Like-minded people that, you know, like comics, and keys are cool too. Don't get me wrong. When I'm looking through a bargain bin and I find a key, I'm happy. I'm like, oh shit, you know, I found it's like it's another element of the game. So I don't got nothing against that either. But first and foremost, you know, I just like to look at good comics. So if you guys like that kind of stuff, then hopefully you'll enjoy my content. So that's it. Thanks for watching. And like I always say, get off of YouTube, read some fucking comics.